intricate dance of human connection, subtle signals often pass unnoticed, yet they reveal unspoken desires simmering beneath the surface. These hidden signs are woven into the fabric of everyday life, and recognizing them can offer profound insights into signs woman who is secretly attracted to you and her true emotions. Imagine possessing the power to decode these fleeting moments, those glances, gestures, and shifts in energy that might otherwise slip by, unnoticed. Such awareness could change the way you navigate relationships, empowering you to build deeper connections and understand others on a more meaningful level. Today, we embark on a journey into the mysterious world of attraction, exploring the 8 signs she is attracted to you that often go unnoticed. These signs aren't random, but are grounded in extensive psychological research, offering a reliable framework for interpreting social cues. Attraction is a complex, nuanced experience, often communicated through nonverbal behavior that speaks louder than words. By learning to recognize these subtle gestures, you'll begin to see the hidden dynamics at play in your interactions, gaining a clearer understanding of how attraction unfolds in the quiet spaces between words. The power of this knowledge lies not just in what it reveals about others, but also in how it can sharpen your social intuition, enabling you to respond with empathy and insight. So, what are these signs and how can they help you unlock the unspoken messages woven into your daily encounters? By delving into the psychology of attraction, you'll be equipped to recognize when someone's heart is speaking, silently yet unmistakably, of interest. Before we start, thanks for watching. We will make videos to get your likes and subscriptions. Please continue to give me more motivation. Thank you very much. Let's start. Number 1, she's sending you a message. I see you, and I'm interested. Eye contact is more than just a look. It's a silent conversation, an unspoken language that speaks volumes. When a woman locks eyes with you, it's not random. It's deliberate, intentional, and often a sign of something deeper. As the saying goes, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Prolonged eye contact, especially with warmth and intensity, is a powerful cue of attraction. It's not just about noticing you, it's about seeing you, really seeing you. When we're attracted to someone, our body takes over in ways we may not even realize. Science shows that when we like what we see, our pupils dilate, signaling an unconscious response to interest. If she's holding that gaze, it's likely more than casual curiosity. It's her body and emotions working in harmony, revealing her interest without a single word. Think about this. You're in a crowded room and you catch her eyes from across the way. It happens once and you wonder if it's a coincidence. Then it happens again. And this time, there's a hint of a smile, a brief moment before she looks away. It's a classic move, filled with subtle signals that tell you more than 1,000 words could. She's sending you a message. I see you, and I'm interested. In life, like love, timing is everything. Recognizing these signs, the lingering look, the smile in her eyes, is key. And as the old adage goes, fortune favors the bold. Don't be afraid to engage, to lean into that silent conversation her eyes have started. By reading her cues, you create a moment of real connection. If you ignore her gaze, you risk losing a chance at something meaningful. But if you respond with confidence, calm, and understanding, you're stepping into the space she's creating, a space for deeper connection and perhaps something more. Eye contact can spark chemistry, but it's your actions that turn that spark into a flame. Number 2, silent reflections. Mirroring a silent yet powerful force is like an unspoken rhythm between two souls. Imagine you're sharing a moment, and she begins to reflect your gestures, echo your words, or align her plans with yours. This behavior, often unnoticed, is how we instinctively bond. When someone mirrors you, It's a sign that they're drawn to you, consciously or unconsciously. It's subtle, but in that moment, she's reaching out, trying to create a deeper connection. Perhaps you lean forward, and she does too. Or maybe you use a certain phrase and suddenly it becomes part of her vocabulary. This mirroring builds a bridge of harmony, a sense of us. Why does this happen? It's in our nature. Our brains are wired to seek connection. When we resonate with someone, we naturally mirror their movements, language, and habits. It's not about imitation. It's about creating common ground. Mirror neurons, those tiny but crucial brain cells, activate when we watch others, helping us empathize, helping us connect. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel, as Maya Angelou wisely said. For Stoics, this awareness is key. Observe these moments, but don't let them define the relationship's direction. It's easy to get swept up in shared interests. Maybe she starts liking the same music or activities, but remember, her mirroring doesn't guarantee the outcome. Understanding these subtle signals can reveal her emotions and intentions, but the lesson here is not attachment, it's mindfulness. When you notice a reflection, it is an invitation for you to understand her on a deeper level. Number 3, her touch was delicate. As Oscar Wilde once observed, the smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention. Similarly, a single touch can convey more than 1,000 words. It is in these quiet moments of connection, shared glances, and fleeting touches that the truest emotions are revealed. When a woman is silently drawn to you, she often expresses this attraction beyond words, through soft, delicate touches that speak of comfort and closeness. Touch is a primal connection between people, transcending mere physical contact. It becomes a language of emotion and intent. A gentle hand may say, "I feel safe with you," or a playful nudge may whisper, "I want to be closer." These types of touches send signals that words often miss, and by paying attention to these subtle moments, you unlock a deeper understanding of her emotions. In psychology, touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This hormone is key in fostering emotional connections, building trust, reducing stress, and strengthening the positive bonds created through physical contact. It's this chemical response that turns a fleeting touch into a lasting impression. The Stoics teach us to be aware of these physical signals while remaining composed. Recognize and appreciate them, but don't let them govern your emotions or actions. Respect her boundaries and respond with kindness and mindfulness. When a woman touches you in a subtle but deliberate way, she is emotionally investing, signaling a desire to deepen the connection. It's not just about the touch itself, but what it represents: emotional investment, comfort, and trust. Behind that small gesture is an entire world of unspoken emotion, a silent invitation to build something deeper, more meaningful, and grounded in mutual respect. These small gestures of touch aren't just fleeting moments, they are powerful signs of affection and trust. So when you notice these tender gestures, know they are a form of emotional language that invites you to engage, connect, and build something lasting. Number 4, the action of a sincere compliment. When a woman quietly admires you, her compliments often go beyond the surface. They're not just about appearance, they're about who you are at your core, your character, values, and achievements. She might praise your work ethic, your kindness, or your ability to handle tough situations with grace. These thoughtful remarks reflect her deeper appreciation for the person you are, not just what you look like. But what do these subtle gestures really mean? True compliments, those that feel spontaneous and sincere, reveal a deeper interest. As Stoics, we receive these gestures with humility and grace, appreciating them without becoming attached. We understand that when someone pays attention to the small details, like your positive attitude or how you navigate challenges, They're offering more than just praise. They're acknowledging your inner strengths. There is a famous saying, "Actions speak louder than words." This rings true when we think about the subtle ways a woman might admire you. Compliments often go unspoken, communicated through a smile, a glance, or a small act of kindness. These gestures, though silent, carry weight. Scientific studies even show that nonverbal cues, like body language and tone, can convey more than words alone. It's like catching someone off guard with a smile. It feels real. In the realm of attraction, these compliments are like quiet whispers of admiration. They're her way of showing you she sees something special, even if she doesn't come right out and say it. It's not what you say, but how you say it. This applies to her compliments too. The way she acknowledges your qualities speaks volumes, whether it's in her tone of voice or the thoughtful way she chooses her words. The art of unspoken admiration isn't limited to verbal praise. It's in the way she smiles at you when you achieve something, or the warmth in her eyes when she sees your kindness toward others. The ability to recognize these nonverbal compliments allows you to respond with respect and sincerity. When you acknowledge her admiration, whether it's through words or a knowing smile, you strengthen the connection between you. There's an unspoken bond that forms, rooted in mutual respect and understanding. As Stoics, we practice the art of gratitude, appreciating the good in life while maintaining emotional balance. When a woman admires you in these subtle ways, it's an opportunity to express gratitude, not just for the compliment, but for the shared connection. By being attentive to her silent signals, you show her that you value her feelings, while staying grounded in your own principles. You have deepened the emotional bond, allowing the relationship to develop naturally without pressure or expectation. Number 5, her insecurities, anxiety, and nervousness. Those little moments of fidgeting, flushed cheeks, or shy smiles can tell us more than words ever could. You've probably noticed when she twirls her hair, laughs nervously, or avoids prolonged eye contact, especially when you're around. These aren't just random gestures, they're signals. Signals that she values what you think, that maybe, just maybe, she's trying to impress you. But is it simply attraction, or is there something deeper at play? When someone feels a spark of attraction, there's often a flood of insecurity, a vulnerability that becomes visible. Stoicism encourages us to respond to these vulnerabilities with empathy and patience. It teaches us to be calm in the face of emotional turmoil, not just for ourselves, but for others. When someone feels nervous in your presence, it's because your opinion matters to them. Recognize it, respect it. Picture this. You're at a gathering, and she's more jittery around you than with anyone else. That nervous laughter, fumbling over words, it's her excitement, her way of saying she's invested in how you perceive her. Her anxious energy isn't something to overlook, it's often excitement wrapped in vulnerability. Confidence is silent, insecurities are loud. That's a truth in love too. The more comfortable you make her feel, the more her anxiousness will melt away. When you approach with calmness, she'll mirror that energy. The nervous stumbles turn into open conversations, the shy smiles into genuine connection. Number 6, her open demeanor. Emotional openness is a delicate and profound signal, revealing more than words ever could. When a woman starts to share her inner world with you, her dreams, her fears, her moments of vulnerability, it's not just casual conversation. It's her way of saying, "I trust you." Trust, as we know, is the foundation of any deep connection. What makes someone open up to you? It's not because you're simply a good listener. It's because they see something in you, a kindness, a strength, a patience that makes them feel understood. Stoicism reminds us of this exact principle. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." To cultivate a connection, We must create a space where others feel free to be themselves. In modern culture, emotional openness isn't just in the words exchanged, but in the actions and responses. Maybe she's been asking for your advice on personal matters or trusting you with secrets she doesn't share with others. Does she lean on you for support or light up when you offer insight? It's these seemingly small moments that are the building blocks of something greater. As the saying goes, actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to her energy, her body language. There's a subtle yet undeniable magnetism in how someone positions themselves when they're drawn to you, leaning in, maintaining eye contact, smiling in a way that feels genuine. These aren't just physical cues, they are emotional echoes, reflecting what's happening inside. The eyes are the window to the soul, they say, and in moments of deep connection you can feel the truth of that. Now think back. Has she shared a personal story recently? Maybe it was about a dream that keeps her awake at night, or an experience that shaped who she is today. This isn't a random conversation, it's her way of building a bridge, inviting you to step closer into her life. In a world full of noise and surface-level interactions, the act of opening up is rare. When it happens, it's a gift. When she opens up to you, it's an invitation to step into something deeper, something real. True intimacy is the capacity to be rather weird with someone, and finding that that's okay. As an American comedian once said, "So what will you do with this opportunity?" The way you respond matters. By showing empathy, listening without judgment, and offering your authentic self in return, you nurture a bond that's based on trust and mutual respect. That's where real love begins. Number 7. She always finds excuses to strike up a conversation. One of the most subtle yet powerful signs that a woman is secretly drawn to you is her genuine enthusiasm for meaningful conversations. It's not just about words exchanged, it's about the energy she invests in those moments. When someone truly connects, they seek to dive into discussions that resonate on a deeper level, going far beyond the surface. If a woman consistently shows interest in your thoughts, shares her own, and explores topics with you that demand more than casual small talk, it's a clear sign she's invested. There's something electrifying about the moments when two people click in conversation. You can feel it, can't you? A spark that says, "I want to know you, understand you." It's in those moments that bonds are truly formed. From a psychological perspective, engaging conversations are a hallmark of mutual interest. If she's asking you questions, leaning in to hear more, and enthusiastically contributing to the discussion, she's not just being polite, she's intrigued by who you are. Let's be real. Why would anyone invest time into a conversation that doesn't move them in some way? Ask yourself, when was the last time you felt completely seen through words? It's a powerful thing. Research shows that meaningful conversations create feelings of closeness and attraction. When two people engage in deeper, more open dialogue, it fosters an emotional connection that mere surface-level chatter can't touch. Meaningful conversation isn't just an exchange of words, it's an exploration of values, ideas, and shared curiosity. In these moments, you create a bond that transcends the superficial, laying the groundwork for something real. There's a saying, "The way to a person's heart is through their mind." How true is that when the conversation touches the soul? Notice the subtleties, the way her eyes light up when you speak, the warmth in her voice, or the soft smile she gives when your conversation dives into something profound. Her body language, her attention to the smallest details speaks volumes. Have you ever caught her leaning in, holding your gaze, or keeping the conversation alive long after it could have ended? These are the unspoken signs that she's captivated by you. It's fascinating, isn't it, how much is said without words? Conversations that matter create a sense of connection and understanding. a place where two souls can meet without fear or pretense. When you nurture these dialogues, you pave the way for something much more lasting than a fleeting attraction. That's the beauty of connection through words. It's like finding a piece of yourself in someone else. Light-hearted banter can often reveal deeper feelings. If she engages in teasing or witty exchanges, it's likely her way of breaking the ice while building rapport. There's an old saying, if they tease you, they like you. In that playful back and forth, there's a dance happening, one that pulls you closer. Pay attention to the subtle actions she takes, going out of her way to help you, showing concern for your well-being, or just being there when it counts. These gestures, small as they may seem, are her way of saying, you matter. How often have you found yourself realizing later that someone was quietly showing their care in ways you hadn't even noticed at the time? At the end of the day, what's most important is recognizing and appreciating these cues. They give you a window into her feelings, and if you're paying attention, the opportunity to build something genuine. Conversations are more than just words. They're a reflection of what's happening beneath the surface. Maybe it's more than just a conversation. It's the beginning of something beautiful. Number 8, she cares and respects you. Have you ever caught yourself wondering if someone secretly harbors feelings for you? A woman who is quietly drawn to you may express it in ways that are subtle, yet powerful. One of these ways is through an innate sense of protection. She might step in during conversations to support you, offer help when you're overwhelmed, or show a genuine concern for your well-being. It's in these moments that her affection surfaces, not in grand romantic gestures, but through quiet, consistent acts of care. When a woman is attracted to you, she will naturally find opportunities to be present in your life. Whether it's lending a hand with a project, providing a listening ear when you need advice, or offering emotional support during difficult times, her actions reveal more than just kindness. They reflect her deeper interest in your happiness. In her eyes, helping you is a way to be part of your journey and to make your life a little bit lighter. It's that simple but profound way she says, I'm here for you. Respect is another silent but profound indicator of her attraction. It goes beyond politeness. When she listens to you intently, asks thoughtful questions, and remembers the small details from past conversations, she's showing a genuine interest that speaks volumes. She engages with your thoughts, values your opinions, and looks to you for insight. It's a clear sign she holds you in high regard, not just as a person, but as someone who matters deeply to her. As they say, actions speak louder than words. And in this case, her respect for you shouts her affection without her needing to say a word. Another key sign is the balance she strikes between maintaining boundaries and expressing interest. While she may respect your personal space, her attentiveness doesn't go unnoticed. She mirrors your behavior, picks up on your mood, and adjusts her actions accordingly. This subtle reflection of your energy creates a bond that is both respectful and intimate, fostering a deep sense of connection. It's in the way she listens, remembers, and responds that she's showing you how much she values you. From a Stoic lens, this kind of engagement resonates with the timeless principle of virtue in relationships. Stoicism teaches us to treat others with respect, not because of what they can give us, but because it's a reflection of our own values. Her consistent kindness, her attentiveness, and her thoughtfulness reveal that she isn't just interested in you superficially, she respects who you are at your core. This mutual respect, when nurtured, lays the groundwork for a relationship built on understanding, dignity, and shared values. As the saying goes, you don't just meet someone by accident, there's always a reason behind the encounter. So, if she's present in your life, showing respect, kindness, and a desire to connect, take a moment to notice the depth of her engagement. Does she actively seek out conversations with you? Does she seem genuinely interested in your thoughts and opinions? If so, there's a good chance that her feelings run deeper than you might realize. In fact, many studies in social psychology suggest that when someone is emotionally invested in another person, they often display more respectful, attentive, and caring behavior. If she treats you with thoughtfulness, kindness, and a desire to help, it's a strong indicator of her affection. So, how do you know if she's attracted to you? Start by paying attention to the signs. Remember, attraction isn't always loud. It can be found in the quiet moments, the small acts, and the subtle gestures that show just how much she cares. As Americans often say, the devil is in the details, and in the case of hidden attraction, those details speak louder than words ever could. Keep an eye on those subtle yet meaningful actions, and you just might realize she's been quietly telling you how much you mean to her all along. In conclusion, understanding the subtle signs woman who is secretly attracted to you requires a keen sense of observation and a calm, stoic approach. By focusing on these nonverbal cues, you can better navigate relationships with confidence and emotional control. The key is not to rush or overanalyze, but to stay composed and grounded, traits that the Stoic philosophy highly values. If you're noticing the signs she is attracted to you, remember to stay patient, allowing things to unfold naturally. Attraction is often communicated in subtle gestures, body language, and eye contact, so stay alert but composed. If you found this video helpful in recognizing the signs that woman is attracted to you, show your support by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to The Stoic Goddess for more insights like these. Share your thoughts in the comments below and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.